We're live and on the way. Someone's here.
I liked it. Hi, Sonny. Sonny said hi, Ryan.
Hi, Vicky.
It is sunny. Hi, Ryan, Wendy. Sonny said hanging out with the family for my son's birthday, waiting for the movie to start. Oh, what are you going to watch?
Put it down.
I'm trying. Hi, Vicky.
I'm trying to figure out what I didn't see Sonny sneaking. Hey, Sonny. Hey, Vicky. Hope you're all having a fun day. Or maybe it's just a regular day. Would have been heading home, but we have a late assignment to do, and
Bank job.
yeah, we got to do the bank over tonight. Should have brought me balaclava out. Could have been dressed as a leprechaun doing the bank over. Oh, Jesus! Let's go do the flipping bank.
We had corned beef and cabbage. Not the best I've ever had. It was okay.
Don't worry, the review will be coming out.
Cabbage wasn't spectacular. I don't know how you can't do cabbage better, but I mean, put it in salted water and boil it. It had a strange taste.
Yes, it did.
There is a big chunk of it. It's like a quarter of a cabbage, but
Yeah.
it was okay. It was not spectacular. It wasn't worth $17 a piece.
No, it was not.
2 little carrot slices.
Don't worry, the video will be coming out. I'll put it on this channel.
The corned beef was pretty good.
Okay, so some dipstick's written something on there. I forgot to put it
This
on.
message is being held. I was there sniffing your feet. Yeah, whatever.
You fucking idiot. Anyhow,
How do I get rid of it? Hi, Yvonne. How are you?
hey Yvonne.
She said, hi, Sonny.
Alright. I put it on for subscribers only, as you noticed. I forgot to do that when I put it on. So hopefully there'll
Ended
be,
up with a foot sniffer.
so hopefully we'll be less dipsticks.
My feet wouldn't be so bad, but Ray's, ew.
I'm not sure it's my feet that you have to worry about, but anyway.
Well, anyway.
All that cabbage.
How's everyone doing today? Top of the morning to you.
Did you see the video I put out today? The fun
I was
with
singing
AI.
and dancing.
The fun with AI. Actually, it took quite a bit to put that one together because you have to, you can only make them in 8-second segments. And then you've got to decide which way to put them around and stitch them all together to make a 60-second video, which now of it, which was a little less on that one. I think it was 56 seconds.
Yvonne said, Happy St. Patrick's, everyone. Same to you. I recorded the parade earlier in Kansas City. I haven't watched it, but those people would have been very cold.
It snowed here today, this afternoon. We went to eat and it was very cold.
Yvonne said, I had a very full day. Is that good or bad?
You had a very what?
Full day.
Oh, full. I thought you said cool. I was going to say, of course it was cool. It's snowing, isn't it? Up here. But it snowed here. When there was no indication it was going to snow. And of course, I do my best not to watch the news. Anyhow, it's 32 degrees out there now, according to the van. So I'm going off to get hot chocolate.
Hi, Dean.
Hey Dean, how are you doing? Hope you've had a good day. Hopefully you've been busy.
How did I miss all these? Oh, because I'm not in that. That's in someone else's. Okay, let's see. Yvonne said it's starting to snow now. Sunny said, Happy St. Patty's Day. I'm just sitting down to the movie, watching the stuff before the movie. Can't hear you guys too well. Oh, okay. She said, hi, Yvonne.
Do you want me to speak up a little bit, Sonny?
No, she's watching the...
I was being a smart ass. I know I never do that. By the way, my voice is back for now.
Well, not if you go around yelling like that.
I was trying to career.
Trying to lose your voice again.
It wouldn't take a lot.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you picking up for Ray?
I am.
Perfect. We're going to you right now.
Okay, cookie. Look at that. Can't go anywhere without being recognised.
And TJMB product said, I farted and lost the battle, but it was warm. And Yvonne said I did an Uber Eats order, but got my plate tabs, worked my W-2, and...
Wait, we're going to turn you off. I'm just muting it because of the music in the back. Oh, copy. Right,
Did you put us back on?
I am. We are back on. I just didn't want the music interfering with the copywriting and all that. But
Hi, James.
hey, James, how are you doing?
Oh, I was in the middle of reading Yvonne. She worked her W-2 and ended the day with a bundle order from Shift. And Sunny said, LOL, I could hear that. And James said,
I don't know what an indicator is.
hello, Ray, and beautiful Wendy, and a heart. Oh, thank you, James.
Oh, James said that. Normally ripping Presley.
Yeah.
Yeah, made it yet.
And Yvonne said, hey, James. And Sunny said, hi, James. And Rage Princess said, Sunny and I are going on a date. Does Sunny know that?
Rage Princess.
I think that's
Okey
what it
dokey.
says. And James said, hello, Yvonne and Sunny. And James said, I'm good. Me and Diana are taking it easy. She doesn't feel well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Too much green beer?
You're taking care of her? That's sweet. Sunny said, nope. James said, I hope Sunny knows that. And Sunny said, quit lying. And Yvonne said, LOL. And Sunny said, quit. Yeah, I knew it was quit.
Take a drive downtown, see where, go past the so-called Irish bar. Oh, actually, let's start down the other end of town, because we can't start this job until 8 o'clock, so.
Yeah, I was really excited to have my yearly corned beef and cabbage, but it wasn't the best. It would have been better to go over to Conroy's Irish pub. Sonny knows where that is, and get it there.
Going to a Paddy pub on
James
St.
said,
Paddy's Day.
oh no, she doesn't not drink. She is a proper lady, right? I think she has a sort of cold or something, so I'm stuck with the caregiving. Aw. Well, a proper lady can drink, but I don't either, so I respect that. Hi, Johnny. He said, hello, Womble. Is everyone in the chat?
Hey, Johnny.
How are you today?
I didn't realise it was so late.
It is. It's getting dark.
Probably.
Which, as of this week, makes it late.
Yeah, we're doing a proxy picks. At 8 o'clock it'll start. At a local bank from here, so it's just taking pictures of the signage.
James said, Johnny, long time no see, mate. And Johnny said, I'm doing okay. Just got finished eating some stuffed bell peppers. Well, that actually sounds better than what we had.
It does.
Sonny said, that sounds good. Sonny said, hi, Johnny. Johnny said, hello, James. Good to see you again.
I got myself an hot chocolate. Changed it up from yesterday. I had one there yesterday. Had hot chocolate at the bloody restaurant. It just really wasn't that brilliant at that restaurant today. US
No, again, I don't know how you can't cook cabbage correctly, but...
Damn, I used to make cabbage when I was a kid. Make a few dinners for me and my dad.
Boil it in salted water. How hard is
how
that?
the hell can you cook that up?
Johnny said, oh, we just had mash and vegetables for supper. Nothing fancy.
Well, that's what we got. One great big quarter or half a cabbage. No, it was a quarter of a cabbage. But it was a
Didn't
big cabbage.
taste right, though.
And there was two slices of slithers of a carrot. Don't worry, there will be a video coming.
Yeah, not 2 carrots or 2 chunks, 2 slices. But they didn't advertise serving carrots with it, so. James said, oh, that was James, not Johnny, that said that we just had mashed vegetables, nothing fancy.
Seems like Mrs. Womble's been at the green beer. Come on,
James said, bloody hell, what a ripoff.
Bloody well, right, yeah.
It wasn't as good as I expected. It was okay, not terrific.
Hey,
Maybe I was, maybe I put too high of an expectation on it. I don't know. It would have been better to go to the Irish bar and get it, I guess.
Yeah, we could have suffered listening to all the drunks in
Nancy
there.
said, wow, YouTube has eBay now? Wow.
Who says that?
Nancy. It does?
I suppose so. Alright, watch for all the drunks down here, everybody. See if any are in the
Johnny
street
said,
yet.
I wanted to eat a piece of this strawberry cheesecake, but I'm full. Oh, well, it'd be good later.
Let's see which dipsticks we can pick up today. Yesterday we had a flipping FedEx truck try to flipping pile in the front and the side of us. Freaking idiot. I did voice my opinion. I guess we'll go then. There's the
Yeah,
paddy pub.
vegetables and mash sound good, James.
Yeah.
I love vegetables.
Yeah, they got outside flipping seating for at the Irish bar back there. They got music out there.
They do have a tent.
Yeah. We need it. Just flipping try and keep
Hard
some warmth.
Topic said, are you in Italy? No, we're in the United States.
Before I turned up.
And Harry said, English St. Patrick's Day is fun. Or Terry said, English St. Patrick's Day is fun.
And that's why I was wearing a bow tie, thinking. There's no
Well,
way.
my shirt's kind of turquoise, but my glasses are green, so.
Where was you going? Wings. Where are we at?
You didn't stop for 3 seconds. Be glad he stopped.
Yeah. Oh, was there a stop sign back there? No.
You didn't stop for 3 seconds.
I didn't realise that was how long you had to wait, but you know.
Well, I had a cop tell me once to look right, straight, and left. So that would be about 3 seconds.
I looked before I got there.
Hard Topic said, reporting you. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on, have
I
fun.
yell at him all the time. It doesn't work.
Have fun with that one, pal.
And Terry said, are true Britons Celtic people non-Anglo?
What?
Are true Britons
We're not Anglo-Saxon, if that's what you
Celtic people
No, we're not Celtic.
non-Anglo?
Celtic will be flipping Welsh, Irish, and Scottish,
James said,
and Cornish.
all right, I'm back. And James said, what's the flim flam? He said, looks like trolls in here. And he did someone's message.
Yeah, seems like some little flipping squirts have flipping made it in tonight, eh? What's going on?
I don't know. I didn't see that message come up that it was subscribers only, but James said, bloody hell. I leave for 1 second. And the whole thing falls apart.
I have to readjust.
We need a monitor.
Got several here.
I was being a smart aleck. James said he left for 1 second. Bloody hell, I left for 1 second. I said the whole thing fell apart.
You did. You're crazy. Crazy, I say. Crazy.
And Terry said, I thought before the Anglos arrived, the British Isles were all Celtic people.
Oh,
James said, not necessarily, Terry.
I think this person might have had a few too many. Over here.
And Jim said there were many Norse people here in England. Yes, we went to an underground Viking village.
Yeah. Authentic smelling.
Yeah, it had the authentic air. It stunk.
Oh God, it was horrible. Gosh. It was jolly well horrible.
But it was interesting, but it stunk.
Oh God. That's what we got.
And I got some Amber jewelry there. My daughter's name is Amber.
Was. And it still is.
It is. Her name is Amber, and I got her some jewelry that they mined there.
Alright, we got to do this bank starting at 8 o'clock, so
It's only 7:26.
I'm going to park over here to the left. Have me flipping start me hot chocolate.
Terry said Celtic DNA is in the Basque region of Spain.
Okie dokie. We'll look out to the road to see what's going. Oh. Who's in there? Terry Zabo.
And James said, that's wonderful, Wendy. I bought Diana a pair of pearl earrings for her birthday.
Oh, nice.
She loves them. I guess girls like shiny things. Oh, of course. And Sonny said, you all have a good night. Movie starting. Well, enjoy the movie, Sonny. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, definitely. Hope you have fun.
And Terry said, the Beatles when I'm 64 is my favorite. We went through the Beatles Museum in Liverpool.
We did indeed.
Alvin said, Vikings. And Jim said, have fun, Sonny. The Beatles Museum was cool. You go into like a yellow submarine, and they had, it's not always there, but on display when, this was a couple of decades ago, but the white piano that John Lennon wrote Imagine on there. And Jim said, Terry, whereabouts are you in the world?
Oh, no.
Well, it's hard for James to hide. James the Brit.
Yeah, but it could be a Brit anywhere.
Well, that's true. Sally said, James. Hi, Sally.
Got it?
And Terry said, many of the Beatles' parents were Irish. Well, and let me tell you, Liverpool, it's very, very hard to understand some people there.
Oh, wow, that old Mercedes just went by. Oh, shit.
And James said, Sally.
You missed that?
I did.
No, I missed it.
And Yvonne said, Sally. And James said, Sally, I have big news.
Uh-oh.
And Sally said, we just had a live and we made shepherd's pie. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I love shepherd's pie.
Well, I like cottage pie, actually. Shepherd's pie is with lamb.
I love shepherd's pie. I love 15
I
cottage
make
pie too.
cottage pie with ground beef.
Yeah.
And Yvonne said, wonderful live stream. I'm sorry I missed it.
No, you will not.
Sally said, what, James? Tell us, tell us. Although I have a suspicion I already know. Yvonne said, I was watching you while I was working. Sally said, we made it with ground beef. Oh, okay. So technically that's really a cottage pie.
Yeah.
But that's what I like, so. And I've seen, I mean, Cheesecake Factory calls it shepherd's pie, and they use ground beef. And Yvonne said, did 2 shopping orders at Target.
Oh, wow.
And you work, I keep thinking it's Sunday, and it's Tuesday. Of course you work today.
So what's the news here, James?
James said, Sally, I have a lady friend now.
Oh.
We've been for a while, and she moved in with me. Her name is Diana. She is a Womble subscriber now. She doesn't feel very well, so James is taking care of her. And Sally said, "What are you guys doing?"
Having something to eat. Having a chocolate chip
We're
muffin
waiting
top
for
tonight.
8 o'clock so we can do this bank job.
Yep.
And Sally said, "She moved in with you? I haven't met her yet."
We're going to be dressed as leprechauns and do the
Sally
bank
said,
over.
"No." And James said, "Oh no, haven't got Mom Sally's approval yet."
Uh-oh.
But he did get his mum's approval.
Oh, yeah, his mum's been chats with her.
Yeah. She doesn't feel well today, though. So James is babying her. He's a sweetheart.
I just ate a chocolate chip muffin top. And went to Dutch Brothers. By the way, my voice is all right.
James said, "Oh no, my mom shows her baby pictures. It's dreadful." Aw, that's sweet. I like to show baby pictures also.
Yeah.
With my daughter, my grandkids, Ray, me.
Mm-hmm.
Yvonne said, "That's too bad. At least she has you, James." Yeah, that's very sweet of him to take care of her.
Exactly.
James said, "Very sweet of you, Yvonne. Our family takes care of each other. Mom has always been a big help, too." Aww.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I thought it bashed my hand open.
Oh, well, that would be a shock.
Well, I had... No, it's never a shock. So, yeah, I've got my voice back. How long for? Who knows? Because it's still a little bit tickly down here. But
He was going to try not talking for a week. That lasted about a minute and a half.
yeah, I couldn't even shut up talking to myself.
No. He was yelling at himself, bitching at himself that he wasn't able to stop talking to himself.
I was fucking crazy.
I was
man.
just over here shaking my head.
And laughing.
And Yvonne said, "Sally, did you get the notification about Evie?" And James said, "I keep trying to call me boss to get back at work. If I don't hear back, I'm quitting and getting a new job." And Yvonne said, "She broke her wrist."
Oh no.
And James said, "Oh no, Yvonne, wishing a speedy recovery, darling."
Hey, did you...
She meant Evie broke her wrist.
Did you see the video I put out earlier today? Mrs. Womble was dancing like with a leprechaun.
I sounded like a man, but
It was
singing and
Irish
dancing.
accent with it.
Do what?
It was a little Irish accent with it. It was good.
Oh.
Hey, there's only so much you can do. But I suppose I could have changed it even more. Took a while to put together. Bearing in mind, I really still don't know what the bloody hell I'm doing. Sure, there's simpler ways of doing it, but hell.
Oh, well.
It's fun trying it. We decided to start a thingy earlier.
James said, dancing with a leprechaun. I think maybe Wendy has had a few too many green beers.
Oh, it's evidence. It was on the video. Did you see the short video I did earlier today?
That's
dear?
what he was.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Evidence. There's evidence of her dancing with the leprechaun.
The street lights came on. James said, I saw it. Bloody hilarious.
Oh well, we got up until 3 a.m. to do this flipping one, or 2:59 a.m.
Yvonne said it was very cute.
It was funny. Yeah. Alright, so what do we have to do on this one? Oh, still got a ways to go, but front of bank, side of bank, rear of bank, side of bank, bank road sign. Oh, that one there. Okay. Bank road signs, both sides of the bank road signs. Okay. Drive-through lane indicators, exterior
James said,
ATM.
so other news, I'm thinking of getting a dog. Oh yeah?
Oh, good.
You have a cat. You're gonna get a dog also?
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious, isn't it? The flipping dog and cat's gonna dominate the dog. You ever seen the videos on YouTube? Dogs are scared of cats.
Hmm.
They obviously didn't watch Tom and Jerry when flipping. I know that was the cat and mouse, but they also had the dog in it. Yep, so you're gonna be with us as we do the bank job.
James said, Mom and Di say yes to the dog. Dad says absolutely bloody not.
Oh,
Well, I like dogs, so.
depends what dog you're getting, I suppose. And don't forget, you got to look after the dog, take him out for walkies all the time.
He lives on a farm, you could just let him out.
You probably don't want to just let it out if you've been go chase the bloody animals that it's not supposed to. You've got to train it not to do that.
And somehow I got off of our street.
Maybe I shouldn't have got this drink extra hot.
Extra what?
Hot.
Hot?
Yeah.
I'll cool down.
She doubled. What's it? She said.
James said, 2 against 1, I'm getting a doggy. It might not be for a few months, but we know of a mummy dog who's expecting her pups in June.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what kind of dog?
Yeah. Little one, 4 legs.
It might not be little.
Well, it'd be in the beginning, wouldn't it?
You can turn it off. It's not that cold in here.
Got me hotty chocolate. She double cupped it, she said. So she did. Do you want another one? Shit. Oh,
James said they're Welsh Pembroke corgis.
Oh,
We had
corgis.
them growing up, and I want one again. My other choice is a collie, maybe a Shelly. Oh, corgis. That's what the Queen had.
Oh, shit.
Those are cute. They have little legs, little short legs.
There's some around here, funny enough. Go for walkies. I think someone's got 3 of them they take out for a walk.
Jim said, yes, we had 2 corgis growing up, Ava and Cherry. Good all-around dogs, super popular too. I see those little shits everywhere. 'Cause the Queen had them. The royal families always had corgis. They are cute.
Zeep.
Zeep said, is that a KFC I see? Yes it is.
There's a McShite over to the right as well.
James said, we did have a Cocker Spaniel when I was a baby. I hated it. Used to steal all my food. Aww. I was hungry.
Should have fed it better then. We had a Cocker Spaniel. Well, the sales lady had a Cocker Spaniel at the little garage that I worked at in Wimbledon. She was a lovely little dog, that.
And Zeep said, I have a cat that likes to bite my mother's leg when she sleeps, and I hear her scream in the middle of the night. Oh no.
Oops.
James said, oh God, no. That dog would eat actual rocks and dirt. Zeep said, here. I knew what you meant, Zeeps. And James said, what a naughty shite. Yeah, it's not good to bite mom's leg.
Not good to bite anyone's leg, but okay.
Well, that was the cat that bites his mom's leg, not a dog. Must be jealous.
Maybe if your mother didn't feed it enough.
It's a cat.
My goodness, it used the litter box like a truck driver.
James said, but it will be nice to have another dog as a companion. My mom and dad's dogs are for working on the farm.
Have one as a companion. You got yourself a girlfriend now. She not companion enough for you?
Of course she is.
It's getting darker. No, I could have done it flipping earlier, couldn't I? But you can't start these jobs until the set time. Pain in the backside. Currently 7:46 for you, about the same for us there, Zeke. Whereabouts are you? I don't think Diana is my companion. She's hard at work keeping me in line. I'm sure that's flipping hot, definitely hard. I mean, Mrs. Womble, she don't have any problem because I'm always in line. Because as you know, I'm just innocent, really, aren't I?
No, you're not.
She's just trying to be a smart ass because it's flipping Paddy Day.
Just because I'm honest.
She had too much flipping corned beef and cabbage. It's gone through her craziness.
James and Zeep said, are you guys in the Midwest? Yeah. And James said, I know, Ray, you are doing a super job. Yeah, whatever.
Someone's been in the green beer
James
on
said,
the west.
I'm not Zeep. No, but Zeep asked if we were from the Midwest.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said he was in his time with 746 also. Yeah, we're in the Kansas City area. Ray's gonna go to sleep holding his hot chocolate.
Right, we've been doing stuff. Hot chocolate so flipping hot. We just had a blizzard a couple of days ago and now it's starting to melt. Oh well.
James said, are you over the age of 18? Oh, I guess he's talking to Zeep. And Zeep said, we just had a blizzard a couple of days ago and now it's starting to melt.
We had snow this afternoon. We had in the snow the other day, I think, what, about an inch and a half or something?
Yeah, not very much.
But the day before, it was 74 degrees.
Zeep said, I'm 18. Okay, that's cool. And James said, okay, just making sure, mate. Welcome to the channel.
James is on it.
Hi,
Malcolm, how you doing, mate?
He said, hey, old man. Well, we know he's talking to you.
Yeah. How's you doing, Malcolm?
James said, hello, Malcolm.
I got my voice back. How long for, we don't know, but Ray's old? Question mark.
Yes, he is.
Back when I was a lad, years and years and years ago.
He was young when I imported him, but no longer. And Yvonne said, just had a blizzard over the weekend and it was ice cold after that. Now it's snowing again. And she said, hello, Malcolm.
I bet you're sick of snow there, Yvonne.
Yeah.
It snowed here today.
And I'm sick of cold.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be flipping. Someone said that they're waiting for summer. I said I'm okay with the summer as long as it don't come for those stupidly way over the top high temperatures.
And Yvonne said, hello, Zeep. And Zeep said, hello. Yvonne said, beyond sick of it. Yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah.
James said, yeah, Wendy, how'd you end up with the nice imported model? You haven't heard me tell that story? We met online and then we talked on the phone for a while. And then he said, oh, you should come over here. And I looked up the prices and I thought, oh, I could, and I have vacation time. So I scheduled a flight to go over for a week, and he had a flight to come back, a round trip tickets, came back with me and took him to my mom's for Thanksgiving dinner, and he never left. James said, ooh, I want to hear the love story. Ooh la la. That was the short version. People said it wouldn't last, but it's been 26 years, so. Zeep said, Beauty and the Beast over here. And Yvonne said, oh, sweet.
Definitely dark out here now, isn't it? Could have started this earlier.
Yeah, it was. I work for the phone company, so I got some free long distance.
Yeah, she called me while I was out. I was hardly ever home. I gave her my phone number.
James said, everyone says it won't last with every relationship. I know. But 26 years later, I guess I'll keep him. I didn't even know what he looked like when I went over there.
I thought I sent you pictures.
Nope. He had seen a picture of me, and I told him to look for a bright red jersey. Number 88, Tony Gonzalez jersey.
She didn't have to be that specific.
Well, it did have a big 88 on it.
Stood there at Gatwick Airport, flipping waiting on her. And I had several of my customers go by going, "Hey, can you take us home?"
Well, the flight was delayed for several hours.
I was stood there in my chauffeur's outfit.
Yes, he looked cute. And James said, me and Diana were friends before we decided to get serious. That's the best way to do it. That's sweet.
What song of the music? Pretty much anything, really. As long as it ain't that rappy shit. Hip hop or whatever.
I like the old-fashioned rock and roll, but that's because I'm old.
I like a lot of stuff. I like classical. I like the older country stuff. Definitely a lot of rock and rock.
Oh yeah, I love Pink Floyd, James. James said,
Excuse me.
Zeep, I like rock. Pink Floyd's my favorite. I've seen Pink Floyd in concert several times.
Was there something there that's been... How is it that we're getting these shipping Egypts in here?
Zeep said, I like old country music, rock. James said, I'm unfamiliar with country. Yeah, I like some country.
Let's make them wait 10 minutes.
I'm not very familiar with the newer stuff, but some of it I am.
You're unfamiliar with country? I mean, shipping like Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers and stuff like that. Everyone's heard them. Dolly Parton has done some good stuff recently too. I listen to a lot of music. I watch a lot of it on YouTube. But I've got a music channel as well, so...
I meant
kinda
like
like
Hank
to-
Jr. and stuff, but yeah.
So I make some AI videos and use some other videos and put those just for short videos, most of them, and put those on the music channel.
James said, I think it's just more of an American thing. And Zeep
Country?
said, my
No,
favorite
don't be
country
daft.
singer is Waylon Jennings. I like Waylon Jennings.
I was listening to country well before I came here. It wasn't really an American thing.
Yeah, his cousin loved what's her name?
I don't know.
I think she was Canadian. Oh, the pretty one.
Means nothing. Who are we talking about?
Steve.
Who?
Steve loved.
Oh,
I'll know it as soon as I hear it.
anyway.
She quit for a long time and then just went back recently.
Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, I like old country music and rock. Yeah.
The Highwaymen, yeah. And that Chris Christopherson and Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings. I forget who the fourth one is.
And yeah, we'll be starting in a couple of minutes getting this job done. So I'll probably be out of the chat for the most part.
But I love Black Sabbath. I love Ozzy Osbourne.
Meatloaf. Now, I like
Aria.
Meatloaf.
I like Meatloaf.
Status Quo,
Pink
you must have heard of
Floyd.
them.
Rolling Stones. Beatles. I like the Beatles. Nazareth. REO. Journey. Bob Seger. All the good old bands.
Okay, so that was road sign. Can't start until 8 o'clock. And I mean, there's things you've been as you start and dead on 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 7:59. I
Yeah.
just turned 8 on my phone.
And here we go.
Zeep said my mom's a huge Journey fan. Yeah, I like Journey.
Don't Stop Believing. I like that one. I listen to that also. There's a band called the Grand Jam. Don't know if you've heard of it. They're a German, massive flipping band, and they do a lot of covers of many bands. and they're fun to listen to. You should look them up, called the Grand Jam. They take on this bloody great grandstand and they do lots of musicians on the stage. It's interesting how they do it. But they do many covers. Okay. Side of bank. Rear of bank apparently is on the flipping, on the actual road.
No, this is the rear.
Oh, that's the front now.
No, this is the rear. Oh, the front's on the
This
rear.
is, I'm just gonna do it, they can figure it out. Alright, side of the bank and the rear will have to do when I'm on the road. Bank road sign on those. There's this road sign here.
It's a one-way.
Oh wait, hang on. Bank road sign, take a photo, left side of the road sign. Oh, okay. That's weird.
James said, looks like I've got to go. I'm being called to bed. All right, James, have a good night. Thanks for coming by. James said, have a lovely night, Ray and Wendy.
You too, mate. Thanks for being here.
Tell Di hi.
Tell Di hi. She could have been a poet and you didn't know it. Well, she didn't know it. That's Mrs. Womble, that is. Alright, apparently I've got to take a picture of the side of the bloody thing.
The side.
Cookie, and I've got to do the other from the other side. Let's go over the other side. Okay, exterior ATM. Take a photo of one side of the either of the ATM. Photos one side of the exterior, take a photo of one side of the entire ATM. Alright, I may need directions on this. Exterior ATM.
As opposed
Interior
to the interior.
ATM.
The interior is right there. The
Okay.
exterior is over behind us.
Okay, so interior. So what did I say? Rear of bank, side of bank. Drive through lanes. Exterior, 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 interior, walk up one. Alright, let's do that one. Where's that clock? Is there a bumper something? Let me drive over. It's so long since we've done one of these, I forgot what I have to do. Alright, exterior ATM. Side, face on, face on. Oh, backside. Alright. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Drive-through lane indicators. Like a cookie. Exterior ATM. Oh, there's a exterior ATM indicators. I think that's a flipping of the drive-through line designated light arrow lights. Well, they don't have any, do they, Dingo? Not as far as I see. So here we get the sign instead. There's no arrows as far as I see. Okay. Bank road sign. Exterior ATM. Do this side. I'll do the front side. A bit too much, so I've got to do the front side. Oh shit.
He's talking to himself.
There it is. Get right over there, please. Over here a minute. Building illuminated sign. There's several of them, isn't there?
Chase sign right here.
I'll do it this way. Zeep. There you go, Zeep. We are still here, mate. We're just doing this job.
We work jobs, we take pictures at various places.
On this side, it's weird.
You have to go right.
Damn it.
There's a non-illuminated sign there.
Yeah, I'll put it on. Bank road, some bank roads. Side of bank, rear of bank. And then
Seep said, just sitting here playing my game, hearing your car beep.
Drive-through sign. Pylon road sign. That'll do. Right. I'm gonna do some of these.
You can pull out on 291.
Yeah,
And
but
I
I ain't
can
gonna
take-
be out to wait on there. I guess I can get the other side of it. What else we got? I thought we were checking those lights for a while. Remind me to check the rear lights on something. I just saw the one reverse light working. Additional photo. Do not enter sign. Right. Not really lighted, but there you go. Okay, what else? Photos, so I need, so that's going to be a side of the bank, the rear of the bank will be on the road, okie dokie, so side of the bank, there you go. I'm going to have to go around a couple of times I think.
Get your window up. So I need to get the front of the building that you're calling the side.
Just put it as, I've already done the front, already just take
This
this,
picture is for what I'm calling the front here.
whatever it is, just
Put your flashers on.
make sure we've got room. Okay, now. Alright, come on, Shifty. Oh, I can park on the shoulder, really, come on. A bit of the shoulder, I didn't know that. Alright. That'll give us a little bit of leeway. Alright, just do that from there. And then let me show you where to take the other ones.
The chase sign and then the other side of this sign.
Building sign. I've already done the other side of that.
Okay.
Building illuminated sign. Actually take two of that one. Because I've already done the other one.
You got the other side of this that we
Yeah.
haven't filmed that side yet?
I've got the illuminated sign.
Okay.
And then you got another side of the building or rear of the building. So,
Bank road sign.
what's that one?
Is that this one?
Oh yeah, you got to do that side. Just take it side on. I've already done the actual illuminated bit. No. Just the side of it. Sort of make it
The
right.
side of what?
the edge, just this end of
That.
there.
Rear bank, okay.
Alright. Okay.
See, there's a light over here.
I've done it. There.
Well, I've got to get the gear out of there. Additional illuminated signs. Illuminated.
Oh, I know what they would want to do. Damn it. I didn't put the illuminated one. Additional illuminated. Right now.
The
Right,
back of the.
done that. ATM, let's see what's inside of the building. So I know I had to do them from the inside before. Oh, that one I can't see until I get to a proper fucking area.
Right there.
I've done that one. The one I need is the one inside. The
Yeah.
logo.
That's what I just said. You could see it through the front door. There
Yeah,
you go.
that's what I'm thinking.
Sally said, bye, James.
Okay. I think that was it. Right.
He's almost through.
Alright, for the range of photos. Photos, special inspection of the management of the lights and the building needs to be replaced. Front, that's right, present, front, that's right, and rear of the canopy. I've done that. Street free.
So how have you been, Sally?
And I've got
Sally said, good night, Rain Wendy. Good night, Sally. Thanks for coming by.
good night, Sally. I'm about done with this sign, by the way. So, drive-through sign, I suppose. Take that off. Alright, as we come up to the end there, at the end of the driveway, there's a non-illuminated sign. So, I've done one side already. So I'll get that one done and then we'll be done, I think. Aside from the questionnaire. Oof.
Sally said, doctor appointment tomorrow. Still problems with the leg.
Oh no. Damn. Have they told you what it is?
What am I getting a picture of?
At the end of their driveway. Shit. At the end of their driveway, there's a non-illuminated sign saying the ATM and such. It's just a little dark blue sign. Already done one side of it, just get the other.
The wooden one on the other side.
Yeah. questionnaire, I think. Okay.
Hi, Mike.
What? Huh? Hey Mike, how you doing, mate? Did you check all possible entrances?
Sally said tomorrow I'm seeing a specialist about possibly
Lymph nodes?
lymphedema. And Mike's Adventure said hello, Sally.
Did you
Sally
take
said,
both
what are you
sides of the
looking
street?
for? Mike said hello.
Did you verify you took the
Sally said,
illuminates
Mike,
on the building?
you're a stalker. What are you doing here? This is my friend. Go away. LOL. And Sally said, I'm only kidding, Mike. And Mike said, I'm good.
Alright, I think that's done. I guess if there's anything wrong, we ain't got that far to go.
Yay, he's done.
The Irishman thought it was fun. Brilliant about the video.
Sally said, Mike, did your son sell the puppies?
Oh no.
And she said, we are looking for a good place to park tonight, you little lovebirds. Or are we looking for a good place to park tonight, you little lovebirds?
Yeah, the darn bank know they keep the lights on. Alright, let's turn those off. We were just doing the photo assignment here at the bank. Had to take pictures of all their illuminated signs. You know, I could have done it the other day. We were literally came out of here the other day and we were passing. And between us leaving the restaurant and driving up here, I just noticed that a job had come through and just missed it. Someone else grabbed it. I could have done it the other night, a few nights ago. But then I guess they didn't do it, so maybe they forgot it. I don't know.
Mike said 2 of the puppies are gone. And Sally said, did he get 800 for them?
Wow. Puppies are expensive.
What kind of puppies are they?
Little ones.
Mike said, I don't know. My son sold them.
Come on, Gizmo, move. My mother, so-called mother, used to say, sell puppies, pugs and bulldogs. Uh-oh, what's that, the old bill just went in there?
Maybe.
We're a bit bloody late, methinks.
Or Brinks or something.
Yeah.
Maybe they're doing the restocking the ATM or something.
Right. Anyhow, so...
Belgian Molinos.
Belgian waffles.
Molinos. I don't think I've heard of those.
Oh man, isn't that what else that one in Switzerland is. That's what Optimob has. Bax is a build. I believe that's what it is.
And Sally said, so Mike, tonight you like my gray wig and not my blonde wig? Mike said, cop dogs. Oh.
Hot dogs sound good.
Cop. C-O-P dogs.
Yeah, that's them then. And the one in Ireland, what's his name?
They sort of look like the German Shepherd. Okay.
Yeah. That's what Optimob in Switzerland has got. The dog's name's Bax. And then the other one that's in Ireland, bloody hell, why doesn't it come to mind?
Sally said, I like my rainbow wig. Oh, I saw you in that, Sally. It was cute.
Did you see the thumbnail of the video tonight there, Sally? We was dressed in green. I was the one with the Union Jack bow tie.
Mike said, any luck with your guy's roof?
The roof,
No, we've
no.
got a temporary patch on it. We're looking for someone to, the best price we can get on a permanent fix.
Yeah. But we do have the power on, so at least we have that.
Sally said yes. I mean, it's patched up pretty well temporarily, but...
Yeah. Watch out for the drunks, everybody. Everyone's falling in the road.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning, top of the morning. I'll be doing the Irish dance. Okay. Uh-oh, what's that? Holy crap.
Oh, Mike, that was
Bloody hell,
very
Mike, sorry.
generous. That was not necessary.
No, but thank you very much. Very nice of you. Was it my Irish accent that made you do that? Top of the
I
morning.
doubt it.
Or was it Mrs. Womble in Dancing with a Leprechaun in the video earlier today?
Whatever.
Or when she was doing the Irish jig. Thank you very much, Mike. Very kind of you, mate. Very.
Mike said, God bless me this week, trying to share a little.
Thank you.
Oh, Sally said, nice. Yes, that was very, very, very nice. Thank you very much.
Good grief, that was nice. Might have to make you into a Womble with Mike doing that. Did you see the Mike the Bike Dasher? I made him a Womble. He was our very first channel member, and he's supported the channel since for a long time now. And anyhow, so like I said, he was our very first channel member. So I made him an emoji on our channel.
Sally said, Mike's my very good friend. I like to pick on him, and he likes to pick on me.
Mike's fun. I like Mike. Very hard worker, that bloke. Very, very hard worker.
Not Mike the Bike.
Oh. Oh no, I was thinking of Mike the Bike. But anyway, Mike the Bike Dasher, I was talking about him being our first member.
Mike's Adventures.
Yeah.
Sparks. And Sally said, like a little brother. God bless you, Mike. And Mike said, that's awesome. And Sally said, Ray and Wendy are very dear to my heart. Thank you for doing that for them. Yeah, that was really, really nice. That was very unnecessary. Oh, they tore down the old Quick Trip?
Yeah, they haven't opened the other one yet.
Watch out.
Okay. I thought they had that open.
Looks like it's close. got stuff in there. They're tearing down, they tore down the old Quick Trip and they're building a new one right next to where it was. It was an old one. This one's a lot bigger. But
Oh, that says shut. Got down
this is a dead end, I think.
For crying out loud, mate. I'm trying to get rid of you. Get the hell off of my ass, will ya? Jeez. Some people can't take the hint.
Sally said, Mike, do you hang out with Mike the Bike Dasher 2? Or 2.
I think it'll be off of this road. You can't go anywhere in this town without flipping roadworks everywhere. And this is really a dead end.
I think so.
Oh, there's Dippy.
Yeah, because they live here.
Still a Dippy.
And Mike said, no, Sally, I'm not familiar with that channel.
Which one?
Mike the Bike.
Oh, you should go watch Mike the Bike.
Yeah,
Takes
he's
his little doggy out. Well,
Sally said, he's awesome.
he is. He's a bloody magician. I mean, he is a magician when he's trying to put... He does DoorDash, etc. on an electric bike. And he's got these big bags or whatever on the back, insulated bags. When he does these shopping orders, I honestly don't know how he gets them in the back. He's like a bloody magician.
Tristan Santana.
You having a good day today? Yes, we are.
Yes,
How about
we
you,
are.
Tristan?
Thank you.
I've got to find Mike. Was Mike a mod? Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, well, you'll have to...
Share his page with me. Sally sounds interesting.
Yeah, and he takes his landlord's dog out. The dog's name's Lucy. Oh my gosh, his dog is so laid back. You gotta go there and see that. She's such a vipping lovely
Tristan
dog.
said yes, and Sally said he's a hard worker. Yes, he is.
Yeah, without a doubt. He thinks nothing of riding that bike. I mean, he pedals too. I mean, it's not that he uses it all electric. Bloke's very fit, unlike me.
And Sally said, Lucy.
Yeah,
she loves him so much. Yes, she does.
she does. Such a lovely dog. Anyhow, one day I saw one video that she saw a slice of pizza hanging from a bush. So he pulled it off the bush for her, or he did, she did, not sure. But anyway, she had that, and I put that in the video that I recently made. She's to promote it.
Sally said, I don't know how he reads all the chat while he's riding a bike. I would fall off. You and me both, Sally.
I don't know how he does it.
You know I don't have the stability to ride a bike anymore.
No.
I don't have the balance.
We went to Martha's Vineyard several years ago, and she had balance back then. But anyway, sort of. And on the way over, on the ferry, on the way over there, she's like, "I want to go on a scooter. I want to rent scooters to go around the island." I said, "You don't want to fit
Because
in."
last time we rented a Jeep.
So I said, "You don't want a flipping scooter?" I do, I want a scooter. I said, "No, you don't." I do.
She challenged me.
So I got these flipping 50-seat, because I'd seen her ride one of my scooters. She rode one of my scooters through the garden, all
The
over
yard.
over the grass and that. It was just a 50cc two-stroke, and she rides it through the garden, through the grass, and she's going, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Because she's bouncing all over the flipping rough terrain. Anyhow, so this is why I said to her, no, you don't want to go on a scooter. Anyhow, so ultimately, end of it, we ended up renting a bloody scooter, right? So we go to the scooter rental place and walk over there, and the bloke comes out. He says, gets a couple of scooters for us, and
He gave me a training session.
yeah, he says, oh, do you need to learn? I said, no, mate, I'm all right. Because it's exactly the same as what I had before anyway. So I gave her the training session, and he says, right, okay, if you just ride up, it was a one-way street. He says, if you just ride past that school bus that parked up, take a right, and then take another right and another right, and it'll bring you back here, and we know that you're okay. So I rides on behind her.
Mike said, LOL.
We get past the flipping school bus. As we go past the school bus, she stops because that's where the road was to turn. And she's looking around like, oh, is this where I've got to stop? But when she stops, it's a two-wheeled vehicle. So, you know, if you've had bicycles or motorcycles...
I was confused. I didn't know whether that was where I was supposed to turn or not.
Anyhow, so she stopped.
So I stopped. But I didn't put my feet down or anything. And I fell over. Crashed the bike and skinned up my arm. The bike fell on top of me. I said, okay.
That was a motorcycle accident.
That was my motorcycle wreck. So, okay, let's go get a Jeep.
Yeah, but right at that time, I'm right behind her going, what in the world are you doing? I'm right behind her. And she says, oh, and there were some people across the road that watched it all and come running over. And they said,
I'm not taking this back. They gotta come get it.
These people came over and said, oh, we was just wondering if anyone gets hurt on those things.
Yes.
I said, there you go, she answered your question for you. Yeah, there's you wondering, you know. And then, what is it? So she says, go back and get him. I'm not riding this death machine back. I'm not riding it back. I'm like, you kidding? You only got to take it back over there. I mean, it was like
I only came that far and crashed.
She only went about 50 yards or so. Oh, well, maybe 100 yards. I mean, are you kidding? All right. So I turned my bike around.
I did okay on the straightaway.
Yes, just flipping Nick. Anyhow, so I rides back, takes my scooter back, and the bloke's like, because I've gone the wrong way down the wrong way street to go back, because I didn't have that far to go, and there was no one coming anyway. It was nothing down there. And she's had a crash. She doesn't want to ride it back. It's what? She crashed already? Yes. Anyhow, this bloke...
It was a one-way street. You were going the wrong way.
Yeah. And there was some other people that were in some bar or something watching her. Anyhow, and watching me go back. Anyway, so this bloke goes, all right then, jumps on the back of my seat. Now, bearing in mind, this bloke that flipping that had given us the thing was a bloody great ginormous geezer, and jumps on the back and is way too close to me. I don't want a flipping pillion passenger.
Whatever. We went and got a Jeep.
So I go back and it takes him over there, he picks it up and takes it back to the shop, and I rides back over there and she walks over there. So he looks over the damage and went, okay, and just left it at that, and that was the end of that. Gave us some money back. Flipping heck. Then we walked over and rented a Jeep. Which is what I said in the beginning. But no.
I tried it.
Tried it, crashed it, answered someone's question. Ah, the heck.
That was my last motorcycle experience.
That was a motorcycle wreck. It was a 50cc scooter. All the drunks are out.
It seemed big enough to be a motorcycle to me. And it was heavy when it fell on me.
Alright, you lot if you can just be stupid. Gotta watch for these drunks tonight.
They're drinking green beer. Watch out.
I saw. I think we need to be out of town. Stop sign. So yeah. So no more flipping motorcycles or scooters or anything 2 wheels. Or Mrs. Womble.
No, I don't have balance anymore, so
You know much then.
I can't stand on my feet, let alone on 2 wheels.
And then that also being said, she goes on a we still do, I suppose, if we go to the zoo. We get those electric scooter things, the mobility scooters.
Electric wheelchair.
Yeah. And get those because, well, the bloody zoos are too big. Anyhow, and my little
And they're
legs don't want to take me around anymore. So anyway, you know, as years have progressed, we both need them. But we were at, I can't remember what was it.
San Diego Animal Park.
Okay, so we're over there at San Diego, out there in California, and we're on scooters. Every time we get these little scooters, she always gets the flipping one that lasts a lot longer. And she's whipping around me, whizzing up and down, all around. She does circles and that around me. Because I'm just going slow because I'm watching the animals. This lunatic. Anyhow, so we were over by, I think it was the African part, up there on a hill, kind of a little incline. And I'm looking over the animal park, all of a sudden I hear this screech, like, what in the world is that? I turn around, she's whizzing around in circles as usual. She's gone around in this circle, like a sharp circle on it.
A corner, and I put it on 2 wheels.
And the screech is because she's flipping taking a corner so flipping sharp, it's flipping squeaked the wheels. And she's, as I look around, she's 2 wheels of her flipping thing are just coming back down to earth. And she's looking at me with this bloody great big grin and laughter at the same time, as she's about to flipping hit the ground with the flipping scooter. And she was just laughing it and loving it.
Ray was at the San Diego Zoo, and his ran out of power, and these people all got out, were helping push him up the hill. He didn't need to be pushed up the hill. He didn't tell them either.
She was up the top of the hill laughing.
I don't know him.
Well, I could hardly get off at the time and say, hey, let me give you a hand with that.
Yes, you could have.
I couldn't. I mean, they all thought there was something wrong with me.
There was. You let people push you up. And there was a number to call for roadside assistance on those things, but
yeah, but they were already pushing me up there. What could I do?
like, I cannot believe he's letting these good Samaritans push him and the wheelchair thing up the hill. I mean, just the machine would have been enough. They didn't need to be pushing him up. He could have gotten off and walked, or helped push, or called for assistance.
Anyhow. And then they did have one at the Kansas City Zoo, I think it was. Yeah, Kansas City Zoo. That one ran out of power. And I had to call the breakdown service. We were over by the lion's cage at the time. No, the tiger's cage. They said, whereabouts are you? By the tigers. Alright, we're on our way. Is that AAA? So they came out and brought another one. But every time, wherever we go, St. Louis Zoo, she did it. Oh my gosh. I always get the slowest one. Hey Womble. Who says hey Womble?
And Wendy.
Oh, stop
Hi,
that
Eric.
shit.
How are you?
Eric, you changed your bloody name again? Oh, you changed your name like you changed your flipping undergarments, mate. Well, I don't know how often you change your undergarments, but anyway, that's TMI.
He said LOL.
That's a TMI moment.
He said, what's happening, my friends?
We've just been out doing a late night photo assignment. Then went for a drive around to watch the drunks at the bars. See if any were falling in the road just yet.
Mike said, okay, I need to get to bed. Have a good night.
You too, Mike. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Oh, and thank you so much for the super chat, or whatever that was called. Not sure if that's a super chat or not. I'm still unfamiliar with all of that. Anyway, thank you for it. Very much appreciated. I don't know why it didn't come up green. Should have come up green. It's for St. Paddy's Day, wasn't it?
Eric said that super chat is
That's the biggest super chat I've ever had.
awesome for my friends. Yeah, he said nice night. Yeah, that was very unexpected.
Yeah.
So what you doing tonight, Eric? Working?
Did you have any greeny beer today, Eric?
Keeping up with the...
Stardashians.
Oh, Eric.
Someone else is coming.
Lucky Clover. Oh, sent Lucky Clover. Said, oh, hey, Bill.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you very much, dear Eric. I'm trying to drive in, someone read that.
Oh, there we are. Bill Meyer. Hi.
Hey Bill, how you doing? Yeah, we done a
Bill
late
said-
night assignment.
Keep wait.
Had to take illuminated pictures of the illuminated signs at a local bank. That was our photo assignment for the evening.
And Eric sent Lucky Clovers and Happy Poop.
What a lovely combination.
Had to fertilize the clovers.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, and a floating heart.
Wow, you having fun with that.
And
I still
Bill
got the
said 3 below in the northwestern Iowa. Oh gosh, we
Shit.
warmed up a little bit in the Kansas City area today. It's 33 now, which is about as warm as it got today. But
Yeah.
It's warmer than it has been.
2 or 3 days ago, it was 74 degrees.
And Eric sent Lucky Clover.
The next day, it was snowing.
Did you get a lot of snow in Iowa? We just got a dusting, like maybe an inch or so.
Inch and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. And then it snowed this afternoon. Now, it was granted it was cold this afternoon, but we were sat there at the restaurant getting the corned beef and cabbage, and someone said something about it was snowing out, and I went, what? And I looked over to the window and went, holy shit, it's snowing.
Bill said 5 inches
Oh.
here. It was 18 below. Oh, I know. Monday morning, I went out a little after 5 to go to dialysis, and it was a wind chill of -7. It was cold. And Eric sent happy poop.
I just ran a red light, and I don't think I just ran a red light. I thought I flipping put it on there.
You just ran a red lady.
A red lady. Just ran a red lady.
Eric's in the Lucky Clover.
Lucky cookie.
He didn't run anything.
Nah. Barely walking. You think I'm gonna run? Anyhow.
Eric said I'm spreading luck, and he said it's about 7.5 inches over here.
Bloody weather's nuts here.
Lucky Clover. Because Eric's spreading luck.
Yeah, there
Good
you
luck.
go. Brought us a green light there, Eric. Thank you very much. You need to, what's it? Oh. Go see if Mike's at the garage, wave at him. If he ain't there, then we won't be waving at him.
And Eric sent GLHF. ET said some think it's 6 inches.
Wow.
And Eric sent GGEZ.
Oh, they're still open.
And Bill said, I don't luckily need blessings.
Excuse me. They always block the cars, block the entrances to that garage with vehicles. Whoever they got doing them today are not very good at it.
What do you need blessings for, Bill? ET said, yeah, I just measured and it's 6.5 inches.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about snow?
Bloody hope so. Wow, they better clear out of cars over here. Subaru! Hey.
He said we were talking about snow.
Yeah.
Yes.
colleges are open late tonight. I thought they'd been closed up for Paddy Day. Awkward. Okay, net might not be on here for much longer.
Bill said, having problems keeping my sugar levels even.
Uh-oh.
And in the green. Ah,
Diabetic or?
I understand. I'm diabetic. And I go to dialysis 3 mornings a week.
Yeah. Very early in the morning.
My kidneys are in stage 5. But yes, it can be hard to keep your sugar levels right.
Going to go to the petrol station.
Bill said, so we both need blessings. Yes.
Certainly need lots of thoughts.
Bill said, pray. Oh, man. No, thank you very much, Bill.
Gotta put this
I do okay.
phone on charge. Give me the white cord, that would be good. It's under your left. Looks of it. I'll pull up into the garage and plug it in.
I think we've got through the coldest, though. It's supposed to be warming up tomorrow and Thursday and Friday.
It's supposed to be like 85 or something.
Yeah,
isn't it?
something crazy.
I mean, I don't want it to go super hot.
Like a pendulum, one extreme to the other. But it's March.
Definitely mad as a March, yeah, that's for sure. It's crazy with a crazy.
We'll say prayers for you too, Bill.
Let's see if Mr. Mike's here.
Bill said when I first got it, I was up over 900 GM, and now it's absolutely horrible. It's in the bottom,
What
in the
in the
red,
world are
below
you doing,
50
pal?
milligrams. Wow.
Holy crap, the whole flipping car park? How many you had?
I'm sorry to hear that, Bill. Are you on medicine?
G'day. We were doing a live show. I thought I'd come round and say hello.
Alright,
Yeah. Didn't know you'd be here.
I just got here.
Oh, wow. You been out there on the green beer?
What's that?
You been out there on the green beer?
No, I've been working at the house.
Oh, okay. Thought you come out and get a rest from it, huh?
Yep.
Ah. Yeah, there's some crazy things going on.
That's what I hear.
We took a drive downtown where
Bill said insulin
watching
only.
all the drunks
Oh, okay.
stagger around.
I've
That's
always wanted to do that, but
gets funnier during the night.
yeah.
Later gets like when I used to do door dashing and that, go through there like 2 o'clock in the morning. You just watch them just stagger around.
Is that Kansas City or Lee Summit?
At least Summit,
Oh, okay.
because there's so many bars all in one area down there in the old town.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite
I've
fun.
never been down there.
Yeah, just drive straight down 3rd Street.
3rd Street?
Yeah. Watch out though, go slow.
Alright.
You don't want to run over them. Otherwise you might find that you've made a speed hump out of one of them.
Alright.
Have a good one.
Take care.
You too, cheers.
I'm not on insulin. I've had it a few times when I've been in the hospital or something, but
I think the cold got in my eye. It was streaming.
Bill says my insulin comes from Germany. I'm allergic reaction to pills. Oh, bummer.
Wow. Tacoma. Well, I'm glad to say I got my voice back today. There's still flipping wavering a little. We didn't get out so early today, but we didn't have a lot of work to start with. I missed one. I picked up a job this morning, and then when they give you the assignments, when you take the assignments in the morning, they only give you 4.5 hours or so. But you can go in and extend it. I forgot to extend it, and I lost that job. Damn it. So mad at myself. But it was okay. I got a few others. So we went out and done a few others. Done one. I went and got the hooping, went and had the traditional corned beef and cabbage. First and last time there. So yeah. And then went out and done some more work. way home. Slow ride home. Bill says, eh?
Bill said some insulin I'm allergic to also. It's really hard at times. It started when I was 69, about a year now. Oh, okay. That is hard when you're allergic to stuff. Let's see, you're pretty new to this whole diabetic thing. I started out on metformin, which is effective for diabetes, but tore up my kidneys.
So don't get that.
Yeah, they instantly pulled me off of that when my kidneys started going bad.
Yeah.
Then I was on a couple of other things. I can't remember what. Because my memory's going. Started with an R or something. Anyway, they kept raising the prices on everything. Bill said absolutely right, and I'm frustrated with it. Yeah.
We
So
made.
now I'm on Ozempic, which is, I know people take it to lose weight, but it's actually an effective medicine against diabetes.
Going down through the countryside here, Bill. It may drop out for a couple of seconds or three, but we'll be back. It'll either come back or.
Do you have a lot of other allergies or just medicines? My grandson, he's allergic to all kinds of stuff, and tree nuts, peanuts. He can't have anything that's processed in a factory with peanuts, but also all kinds of other stuff, eggs. But the nut allergy's a deadly one. He has to be careful with that. I'm fortunate. I don't have any allergies that I'm aware of, so.
No, I did have one allergy against something at the hospital. Can't remember what it is, but a weird thing they gave me.
Bill said I took Ozempic and got MASH. I don't know.
Got what?
MASH. No, I don't think you're getting a shout out.
I made them if you can wait for 10 minutes before they can write anything down. Type anything. So this wolf code.
Is that a pot of gold?
Wish it was. Tell us where it was. Let me back up.
Hi, pork chop.
Hey, pork chop, how you doing?
She said, hello, hope you had a good day. I did. Yeah, it has been a good day, thank you.
We didn't get out till a bit later. Done a job. Done one job. Went and had some corned beef and cabbage at a restaurant that will not be happening next year. At that. And then went out and done some more work and done the proxy pics at a bank. Started at 8 o'clock and was done by 8:15.
Bill said MASH is
Ouch.
too much fatty tissue in my liver. Yeah, my mother had that. My liver's okay, it's just my kidneys. But gosh, I've had diabetes for, what, a decade or so?
Wasn't it after you were at... Oh no, you got it before you left, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you say you got it, you discovered it. They did.
I've been retired for 7 years.
Well, thank you very much.
So anyway, I've got a pretty good handle on the diabetes, but Bill said, did you know your liver is the only organ that can repair itself? Did not know that. That's good.
Pity the kidneys couldn't. And with kidneys, when they do a transplant, you think that they take the old one out, but they don't. They just put another one in. Make room for
The
it.
third one, now that one failed, they take it out,
And they just
replace it with another one.
they move the plumbing from the defective one and put it on the new one. But yeah, like she says, if another one went wrong, they'd have to take it out, take one out.
However, I have a kidney donor, but I have to get my frailty level up before they'll let me have a transplant, so. Driving with Spice. Hi, guys.
Hey Cassandra, how
Hi,
you doing?
Cassandra. How are you?
Haven't seen you around for a long time. How's things are you? Are you enjoying driving the drunks around this evening? Of course, it's earlier for you, isn't it?
Sandra said, heading to Walmart, LOL. And Bill said, not only that, if you had a quarter of your liver left, it will grow back up to 70 to 90%. Oh, cool.
I see some
Cassandra said, I didn't even think about that. I have to look out for drunks because it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
I'm glad she told me that.
Well, there's some emergency equipment here. Maybe just cops pulled someone.
Sometimes they do drunk stops.
Yeah. Hardly seen any cops out, but I suppose that's good, really, because then they'll just sneak up on someone.
Cassandra said it's hot today. Oh, really?
34 here now.
Yeah, it's cold.
It snowed again earlier. That was very odd.
But this is our last cold day for a while. Then it's supposed to get really warm. Pork Chop said the cops might be in unmarked cars. That's true.
Yeah.
Bill said, I quit drinking in 91 and glad of it. Yeah, I don't drink.
I used to drink when I was much younger, but when I started driving for a living, I used to drink a lot.
Cassandra said, where are you guys headed? We're heading home.
Yeah. We've been out, done some work, went into a restaurant, had corned beef and cabbage, and went out and done another photo assignment, and then done a late night one at a bank to take pictures of all their illuminated signs.
Pork Chop said, is the tree and roof issue behind you now?
The power issue is.
The roof has a temporary repair on it. We're trying to get the best price we can on getting a permanent repair. Cassandra said, yum. Well, it was not the best corned beef and cabbage I've ever had, but
No, it wasn't.
it was okay. It wasn't
No, it wasn't.
stellar.
No. I mean, we were both looking forward to that. And I was certainly
The
disappointed.
cabbage tasted kind of strange. I don't know. I mean, cabbage is so simple to cook. I don't know how you could screw that up. But
I wouldn't be having it again there next year, that's for sure.
Bill's blue. He said when I was drinking Old Weller, 114 proof.
Oh shit.
Cassandra said, oh, okay, baby. LOL.
What was that one that there was one that we had at one party that we went to, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And it didn't flipping taste that brilliant. Some bloody liquor or whatever it was when I was younger at home, and it was, I think it was like 127% proof. Right. Oh, bloody, some were loving it. It didn't stay in my mouth very long, I'll tell you that.
Bill said it's really smooth whiskey.
I never know that there was something so rich in alcohol. Wait, I'm a bit concerned about you. your windows.
Bill
320.
said you could burn it in a car and great. So was the smell, LOL.
Yeah.
The pork chop said, I think it's time to clean your windshield, Mr. Womble. Haha.
Yeah, so I just said,
Yeah, I think it is.
I've still got some of me hot chocolate left.
Alright, everyone. I have an early morning tomorrow.
I'll stay on here for a little bit, I
So
suppose.
I'm going in, but Ray will stay. Pork chop said, home sweet home. Yes. There's a cord.
Whoops. Let's try and open the garage actually.
Well, everyone have a great night. Bill said, corned beef and cabbage sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Well, I know, and I was really anticipating it. Maybe too much, but the corned beef was okay. Not the best I've ever had. It was okay. The cabbage had a weird taste. I don't know how you can screw up cooking cabbage because it's really easy, but I don't know. Bill said, thank you. Well, it was nice meeting you, Bill. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, actually, I was putting
Bye,
this on.
pork chop. Bye, Cassandra.
And I'm happy that I got my voice back. Hopefully
Everybody
for
have
longer.
a great night.
Well,
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
what about that? I got myself a drink earlier, everybody. Hot cocoa from Dutchy Brothers. Kindness matters, that's what it says on the top of the This is one more gathering up all this stuff. Oh, be careful that great big box that's there, the tall one. There should be room for you to go past it. It's bloody heavy, I know that. I ordered a light bulb changer. I don't know if any of you have ever seen that. You get a flipping, so you can change flipping bulbs that are high up. Well, our bulbs are not that high up, but I don't want to be going up a ladder or a steppy stool. I don't want either of us to do that. And I got a lightweight one last week.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, yeah. You may be snoozing by the time I get in. I'll be here
You never
too.
know. Might be.
Make sure she gets in there. So yeah, I got this lightweight one, and the reason I chose that one, didn't like the idea that you had to put it up in the sections. That part didn't thrill me. But it did start at, you could go from 3 feet, and that was probably plenty enough. And I got it, used it for the first night, but what I didn't notice that there was parts missing off of the and it was very lightweight, but there was parts missing off of it, and it was also supposed to be some duster thing that was in it, which I didn't notice until I finally quit on it. And so I ended up just sending it back, put a return thing into Amazon and took it to UPS shop and sent it on its way back, and got a got money put back on my Amazon account, and then looked to order another one. We didn't need anything that was going to be. We don't need to go 30 foot in the air, which some of them do, if not a lot higher. And they were bloody expensive. Some of them were like $200. Like, oh my gosh. Anyhow, the first one I got, I think, was like $30. But I had some monies on the account that I got from winning something last week, winning a drawing. So I put the extra to it and bought this thing. Anyhow, I ended up sending it back, and then as I said, they credited the account. So then I was able to go get this other one. This other one arrived today, and it was on the doorstep, and it's unlike the other one that was much shorter. This one is what it says, it's from 5 feet. Bloody hell. That one was a bit heavier than the rest of them, that's for sure. So, and I got new bulbs as well, or I've got new LED bulbs because I ran out of those as well. So all of that arrived today, so gonna have some fun with that tonight, maybe. Let me see what's on here. I can't see it right there. But I just don't want to get the ladder out, and I certainly don't want Mrs. Womble up on the ladder. Okay, where was I? I'm seeing you. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. That's cabbage. I scraped off the kitchen floor. It was weird. Both of us got that. It was just weird. And it seemed like they cooked it, and you know, cabbage is supposed to have some sort of taste to it, and that one seemed to be a little less to it. And I guess they must have cooked it for a bit longer than it should have done. Purple cabbage is the best food for nutrition. Yeah, I'm all right with that in small doses. I wouldn't have my corned beef. Driver of Spice says, boy, you have a blessed evening. You too, Bill. Are you leaving? Nice. Oh, I never seen one before. Oh, one of those bulb changers. Yeah, they're. I may do a review video on it, but it is quite a flipping hefty one. This one, the last one, was very lightweight, but there was parts on it that were falling off, and it just and then there was something that was missing. So. Comments deleted. I like your sweater. Don't know what it say, but I feel like I like it. It's got Dash and Womble on it. It's got the Dash and Womble logo. I've been meaning to do it and put it on a shop, so maybe those will be available sometime soon, sometime soonish in the future. Everything costs an arm and a leg. Is gas expensive where you live now? Yeah, it went up quite a lot, and I didn't really think about it, to be fair. It's $3.29 is for unleaded. I think diesel, if anyone uses diesel in here, I think it's at like $4.50 thereabouts. But the petrol station down the road that we just passed coming here, it was $3.29 now, $3.25, something like that, as we passed. And but maybe 3 weeks ago, 2 to 3 weeks ago, it was $2.26. Shot up a lot, didn't it? I mean, it sort of gradually went up there, but very quickly, within days, it just went up. But yeah, I've got that bulb changing thing. That's I don't need to. I mean, it's not anything that I'm going to be using all the time. I don't want to invest a lot of money into it. Everything costs an arm and a leg. Whoops. Do you use upside? Yeah, I do use upside. Unfortunately, the garage that I go to BP a lot. I've got an account at BP, and they used to do upside there, but they no longer do it at the BP garage anymore. So I ended up going to the Walmart garage, which I didn't know was here, but I was looking through upside over the weekend, and or just before the weekend, not sure. Anyway, and it said Murphy USA, and I'm like, when the bloody hell is that near us? Anyhow, discovered that is a Walmart flipping petrol station, and on the upside app it said it was $2.95. I went, holy crap. And at the time it was like $3.25, $3.29 still around at most of the garages around here. And then it said $2.95, and then it, you know, I think it was like 13 cents cash back off of it. So I went, well, okay, I'll have that in. So I drove off down there, and when I got to the Murphy garage, it was $3.25. Upside hadn't updated it, but I was there and I didn't want to mess with it, so I put I think like $25 or something in it, and was it, and then submit the receipt. I got, I think, $1.20 back or something like that. So I weren't too pleased that it hadn't been updated, but I use upside for several things. I use it for, like, when we go to restaurants as well. Sorry, my sister had called. I'm about to pick up an Uber customer. Oh, okay. But yeah, I do use that. Yeah, upside's pretty good for that. And then there's some other stuff that I do where you photograph the receipts at the end of the day, or whenever you get the chance. You can't have them over 2 weeks old, they won't accept them on that. But if you photograph, or you join this thing, this app, and just keep photographing or sending in your receipts, photographing them and putting them in on that, and you get monies back. It's like up to 25 cents on the receipts. And also, if you've got a Amazon account and plug that into their system, then you'll get monies back on that. So most of the Walmarts are far from me, or I'd get petrol there too. Yeah, it's the first time I ever been to one. I didn't have the app on for it, so I'd have to double check if I can get on that app. But I've always gone to BP. Guess it's because it's British Petroleum, I don't know, but anyway. But now they're not on upside, and obviously if you've would like some cash back off the monies. And we do quite a bit of mileage too, so I think I don't need the engine running, do I? bought a couple of things off of Amazon lately. I generally don't order a whole lot off of there, but I've been ordering a few things. Oh, one, it was like for swollen ankles, and it was this little vibration thing, and it wraps around your ankle, and it's supposed to heat it up. Got a heat on it, and has got a massager thing on it. Well, I'd seen one that keeps being advertised, and but I went on Amazon, and it's on Amazon, but it's like $50 or something. I thought, really, I don't want to spend $50 on one of these things. And it's somewhat of an experiment to see if it helps get my ankles down. So I was only going to use it for a week, just to see if there was any improvement. Because if I go beyond the week, then I can't, that's how long you got, is 7 days in which to say, no, I don't want it. But which is odd, because if you say that you don't want it and you're going to send it back, they give you like a month in which to send it back then, so you could really in effect say, no, I don't want it, and just give yourself a little bit of time to try it out, I suppose. But anyway, but yeah, so I got that, and it wasn't all that good. So that's all boxed up, ready to go back as well now. I only got it a couple of days for free back, so I really need to get on to getting that one back. But it doesn't. It says it's for swollen ankles, swollen feet, etc. Well, bloody hell. It barely flipping fit around my wrist, let alone my flipping foot. The heat was good, but it's supposed to give you 15-minute segments on it, and I actually turned the massager thing off of it and just had the heat on, and there's no way it lasted. It'd been 15 minutes. Eat less salt, it helps keep your legs from swelling. Yeah, well, the other thing is, I try not to eat a lot of salt as well. That's like when we go to restaurants, and if I get a bag of fries or something, probably not the healthiest of food, but if I get it, I don't get it with salt on it. I mean, I do my best not to have salt on anything, or it's certainly the least I can get on it. But the other is I do a lot of driving, and I don't elevate my legs an awful lot. And now it's gotten to the point that it's very hard to get my legs up to elevate them. When we were recently staying at the hotel, I got into bed, and I really don't use the bed anymore, because I normally just fall asleep on the sofa chair, or sofa, couch or whatever, in the living room. And which is, I'm okay with that, because there's been many years where I've fallen asleep in the car very easily, and put me in front of the television. It makes me fall asleep very easy too. But the only thing is there's no elevation on the legs, is there? So but when we were staying at the hotel, when the tree fell on the house, it was very hard. I got onto the bed. The bed was a bit high though. I didn't like that so much, but anyway, got into it, and it was very uncomfortable. So I ended up just getting in the recliner chair, and not putting the recliner all the way back, because I couldn't get it was a weird recliner. Mrs. Womble had no problem with the recliner. Me, I couldn't get it up and go back. Didn't have a handle or anything. You had to just push it back, and I was okay just sleeping as I was, so. Keep saying I really need to go to the doctor, and I'm not one for doctors at all, but it's come to a point that I know darn well I need to. And I'm not really bothering to go to the doctor because, I mean, all they're going to do is tell me to go to the hospital and get drained off or something, isn't it? I think that's what it's going to come to. Because I went maybe a couple of years ago to the hospital and for swollen leg, and it really swelled up it swelled up, and got a little bit concerned about that. And yeah, I was in there for a month, and they gave me something. It got the swelling down quite a lot, but then again it's come back up again, and it's been a while. And one of the options was to drain it. Well, I don't know what all that involved at the time, but they said that it will take some healing after that. And it's like, now just flipping do it. Let's just get it done and over with, because for me being like this, I can't help Mrs. Womble when the time comes for a transplant to be done. And I can't help her too well now. If she takes a fall, then there's a problem. But and getting around a bit has become a bit harder as well. So it's become troublesome. I mean, I'm okay. I can lift stuff pretty easy enough. I don't have a problem with lifting weight or anything, but bloody weight of the legs is thank you very much, Mackenzie's. Or Mackenzie. You need a swimming pool or a whirly pool to work with the circulation. Oh yeah, I wish I did have a swim pool. Yeah, one of the hotels we was at had a swimming pool, maybe both of them. But just dropped off your passenger. Oh, okay. Hopefully they tip well where they're going off to have Paddy Day celebrations. Yeah, I mean, I love swimming, so I'd be in the pool all day long if I did that, but you have enough jewels for a gift. No, don't. Thanks, Mackenzie. Mackenzie was my favourite PE teacher. Oh, okay. Mr. Mackenzie was my favourite PE teacher. Got a friend of ours called Mackenzie. Scottish lad, lives up in Iowa. I am so far behind on video editing. I've got 2 new channels as well, and I've got the car channel as well. And I've been playing around with AI videos as well. Those are interesting. I'm sure there's a lot easier ways of making AI videos, but I'm quite fine with how I'm doing it. It's interesting putting those together, quite fun. And I still haven't, I've got to give this month's memberships away, but I've got to switch the desktop back on. I haven't switched it on since the power went out, and we were out of power for what, 9 or 10 days. and I haven't even been in my office to do that. So I've got to go in and do that, because apparently that's the only way you can send free memberships or gift memberships out. So I think we get 10 of those each month. I managed to figure it out last month. I don't know, I had so much trouble. People were telling me how to do it, but I had so much trouble trying to flipping get that in my head. And yet some things I can work out straight away with no problem, but that, I don't know if I didn't do something correctly or didn't have something turned on, I'm not sure, but anyway, it worked. It worked last month or the month before. Oh. Your accent is really cool. Oh, I still got that flipping cold. Only just coming out of flipping, only just getting my voice back. Yesterday it was still out, it was still flipping out. Today I was able to talk, but there's still a little bit of a croak in there, and each time I've recently, I've had it like about 4 or 5 weeks or more. And when I've gone to do a live show, like I feel all right, and then I go to do a live show and it just starts being an issue again. So I'm trying to be very careful with it. I wasn't going to do a live show today, but anyway, ended up doing it obviously. And it's held up. Try not to have anything tickly on the throat, because the last thing I want is to start coughing so flipping harshly and mess it all up again. Excuse me. Yeah, not being able, I'll tell you, flipping not being able to talk, I didn't realise how much I flipping talked. When I said to Mrs. Womble over the weekend, or just before the weekend, I said, I need to, I said, I've had enough, I'm not going to do any more live shows. I've got to flipping lay off of doing the live shows for a bit, because I'm sick of losing my voice. I need it back, got to give it a rest. I said, I'm not going to talk for a week. I'm going to do my best not to talk for a week. That lasted for about 1.5 minutes. And I was there talking to myself. I couldn't even shut up talking to myself. And then Mrs. Womble's flipping laughing about it. She says, you can't even shut up talking to yourself. And then I'm having a go at myself, talking to myself and saying, bloody hell, you flipping idiot. You keep doing it. Oh, crikey. Why is it I can send that, but I couldn't send the Irish thing? Oh, let's see. Happy Tuesday there, mate. Garlic may help. Yeah, garlic. And ginger. I need to get some ginger stuff. I've tried honey. I'm not real keen on honey, but and I'm trying to have more hot drinks as well, which I got a hot cocoa earlier, but that it's cooled down a lot now. I think a 20 ounce must be too big for me. You could do some silent lives. I've seen some of our friends doing silent live. Yeah, but it might be silent on your end, but I'd still be flipping yapping to myself. That's the thing. I don't shut up. It seems that over the years I just can't shut my mouth even talking to myself. Can't even do that. Bloody hell. Bill says, okay, I've let my 3 dogs out. Then we're all ready for bed. You have a blessed evening. You too, Bill. Thanks so much for being here. You got 3 dogs? What dogs do you have? Excuse me. Oh, getting that flipping thing again, aren't I? Yeah, I was playing with AI today and I made a video of a short video of Mrs. Womble dancing with a leprechaun. Wishing everybody happy St. Patrick's Day. So if you haven't seen that, then you, I would say go have a look at that. It's in the short videos. Only went out this morning. Bill's got some sort of emojis. 2 wiener dogs. Oh, nice. And a very large Stafford Terrier. Oh, right. Stafford Bull Terrier or just a Stafford Terrier? They call them Staffies back on. Our neighbour had a Stafford Bull Terrier. Name was Ernie, was the dog. He looked like a little piglet when he first came to us, or came to the neighbour. Staffy weighs 125 pounds. Oh, she's tough. Ooh, solid one. Ernie was a nutcase, absolute nut. He's a gentle giant, well, gentle short ass, but people were afraid of him because there was some of those dogs were hipping bred for being nasty buggers, weren't they? But oh, he was an absolute head case, this dog, little head case. Hipping. One day we were sat in the living room and watching some telly and having some lunch or dinner or whatever it was, and all of a sudden the living room door opened and in comes the neighbour's dog, Ernie. Like, how did you get in here? How the heck did you get in here? Because there was a big fence right between us. I went out the back garden and he chewed his way through the fence to come see where we was. Flipping nutter. Absolute nutcase that dog was. Absolutely lovable, but what a crazy little thing he was. Wide chest and full of muscles. The bloke that came and took our tree away, etc. About a couple of weeks ago or so, removed all the tree that fell down on the house and that. Well, he'd been here like a couple of weeks or 3 earlier on. And when he came at that time, he had his 2 dogs out here. I came out to see what was going on. And yeah, he had 2 dogs, both his dogs out there. One was, they're both she dogs. One was a Labrador, a white lab, and she's seen more white lab. And then the other one was a pit bull. The pit bull come running up to me, and so did the other ones. They were very boisterous, and they come running up to me and started barking. Did this dog, and the owner was like parked over there, getting all the tree sawn up, etc. Dog come running over me like, I guess some people would have thought it was going to attack, but I mean it had the bark on it, but it wasn't. You can tell when it's more aggressive. It wasn't that aggressive. Anyway, so it come running up to me and started barking, and I looked at it and went, "Oi, shut up. My house, bog off." And the dog just sat down and went, "Hmm?" And then sort of tilted his head and looked at like, "Why aren't you scared?" And it wasn't aggressive. I mean, you can tell when it's that aggressive. Anyhow, ended up flipping, petting the both of them, making a fuss of them both. And they just got off and run around the flipping garden, having fun. I don't get afraid too easily on dogs. If it was a bloody bear, I'd probably be worried, but anyhow. But I don't get afraid too easily with him. You can tell. Let's turn these off whilst I remember. Turn the trackers off while I remember. I forgot about those. Well, everyone, I think I'm going to end the live. Nearly 10 o'clock now, and I think while I've still got my voice intact, I'll go get indoors. Actually, I want to get some heat before I get indoors, and go see if I can snooze in front of the telly again, albeit I've got to maybe look at all what we've got on the Amazon haul. I've got a couple of things to sort out before I go to bed at least. Oh, I didn't know you were still on here, Yvonne. I would have been chatting to you. I didn't know you were still here. How was your day? Did you go out? Did you go out today, or was the weather that bad that you couldn't get out today, there, Yvonne? I suppose you heard that that we went out and had corned beef and cabbage, and both of us weren't all that brilliant about it, which is a bit difficult really, because we go to that restaurant quite often, but it wasn't I wouldn't ever get it there again. In fact, I would have rather have gone to the Thai restaurant up the road, where we could have gotten a plate of veggies and such. Would have been a lot cheaper, and yeah, definitely would have been a lot better. He was out hustling. Are the roads somewhat easier to get around for you, or because wasn't it snowing again up there? I came back on when you talked about you talking to yourself out loud. I do it all the time. I tell you, I can't flipping shut up. I said, I don't know if I told you, if you heard, but I said to Wendy over the weekend or just before the weekend, I said, I'm sick of flipping losing my voice. I can't do any, I've got to vip and lay off the live shows. I'm going to try and vip and stop talking, because every time I felt that I was okay, I would start doing live shows. And Wendy, of course, wants to go on and do a live show, so yeah. And yeah, so I said to him, I'm not doing any more lives until this is, like, I'm sure. And so I said, I'm also going to stop. I'm going to do my best not to chat for a week, not to talk for a week. That lasted like a minute and a half. There I am talking to myself. She's laughing. And then I'm continuing to do it and talk to her and tell her about things. She says, you can't shut up, can you? Apparently not. And then I've been cursing at myself for been being an idiot for talking to myself. I do it all the time. There were slick spots. I live by myself. Someone needs to talk out loud. LOL. I know, but when you start answering yourself and start flipping cussing yourself out for being an idiot and talking to yourself when you just said that you wasn't going to be talking. Oh, bloody hell. Like all the live shows that I do, Christ, do you think that I would have done enough talking? I do that too. I didn't realise I was that bad. Wendy's doing her usual pitiful thing and laughing at me. You know, when she laughs at me for getting over the QT flipping incident. She brought that up the other day about that too, just out of the blue. She said, oh, when you got stuck, when you got thrown out of the toilet. I've got to say, that was the first. Hopefully the last. Yes, I've got some Amazon packages to go play with. It's just something we will never. Oh, yeah, the QT. Oh, bloody hell. And I've done this. I don't know if you know. I've got a music channel as well. There, Yvonne. And there's a song that I put on there. I made a short video. Oh, it was of a dog going for a walk around the park, wasn't it? On the music channel. Now I think I put it on this one too, but I put different music on this one. But on the other one, I put the music I used was "Beautiful Sunday" by Daniel Boone. Anyway, so I put that on the music, and I was listening to it, and the bloke Daniel Boone singing it, and gets to the chorus like on there, and he sings the flipping verses 3 times. The sentences on the lyrics 3 times in a row. Are you flipping kidding me? Now I'm starting to think about the QT thing over again. Sir. It just makes me laugh. But yeah, so that made me laugh about that. Good song though, anyway. Old song. Yeah, the music channel's just mostly older style music, I suppose. Some of it's new, but well, new-ish. I can't do all that hip hop and flipping shit, but no, this I tried to do some older stuff. But yeah, he's singing flipping it the lyrics are 3 times in a row. Oh. If you want to go see that music channel, I don't know if you do, let me go see if I can find it. That's the music channel if you haven't been to it. I've also got some relaxing sounds on there too, so if you find it hard to go to sleep, they got hour-long videos of making you go to sleep or helping you along. So quite a few views on some of those. Really haven't promoted it too much, just let it go about its way. Some of the videos have had some like good numbers of people watching them by the looks of it. But I watch a lot of music videos and listen to a lot of music on YouTube, and a lot of it's older style, I suppose. I think like up until maybe the early 2000s, and then but mostly 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, and some in the 50s and it. And it's like all genres too, with the exception of hip hop. Can't do that. Can't do any of that. All that rap crack. Can't do any of that. No, no, thank you. It just seems a lot of old. Yeah, that's no. Gonna go to sleep now. Have to get up early. Hope you have a nice. Yeah, I hope so too. I need to catch up on video editing though, because I've got an awful lot of videos to edit, and I keep making the videos, like filming them, but then I got a bunch in the editing room or whatever you want to call it that are all ready to be finished up, etc. But then I go play with the AI stuff, and then that just takes over. It's just enjoy playing with that or making the short videos as well. Anyhow, alright Yvonne, thanks so much for being here. I think I will end the live anyway. So everyone, thanks for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful day tomorrow. I hope you've had a great St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully that worked out for you. Hopefully the look of the Irish did you well. And then yeah, and hopefully Yvonne, your bloody weather starts getting better there. Anyway, be safe if you're out and about tomorrow, which I know you are. Good night Yvonne, thanks for being here, and good night everyone, and hopefully we'll see you all soon. Cheers for being here. Ta-da. Oh, did that wrong. Blimey, I ain't done it for so long I forgot how to flip and turn it off.